a wig review of Alexis by Jon Renau in the color 12FS8 shaded Praline. That's what I have on right now. This is fresh out of the box. I haven't even run my fingers through it. So if you're interested in the specs, what it looks like after it's been styled out some, stay tuned and I'll show you. So before I do anything, I'm going to go ahead and give you a 360 of what it looks like straight out of the box. Remember, I haven't done anything to it yet. And I forgot to show you. So anyway, again, now it's time for the fluffing. Oh, and while I'm fluffing, I will give you some of the specs. Okay, the front, the bang, is 5.25 inches, so it's going to be a swept off to the side type dealie. Although in my case, I may or may not cut a shorter bang into it. This is an average cap. It's double monofilament, so not just monofilament, but double monofilament. It's entirely hand-tied. Now it does have a smart lace front, which is entirely hand-tied. Synthetic, 3.5 ounces. I almost feel like I'm not wearing anything. The crown is 12.5 inches. The sides are, well, if I can find any, the sides are supposedly 14.5, but obviously this does not look like 14.5 really. The nape is 12.5 inches. Let me go ahead and show you the front. So let's see. Monofilament. And the double monofilament top is something really, really luxurious. Now it's really kind of warm for where I live in Florida, but then again, I'm also in air conditioning most of the time because it's what you do in Florida. You stay in the air conditioning in the summertime and spring and fall. But this is a really luxurious wig as far as construction goes. And I'll show you more of what the cap looks like on the inside in a few minutes. But let's see about fluffing some. Now, as soon as I saw this wig come available on the Sister Wigs website, I went ahead and said, I am placing my order right now because this looked like a very intriguing style. And my only complaint is that I wish it had come in one of the California colors. But this was also my excuse to get the 12FS8 because this is one of the few people who didn't own a 12FS8 who has blondes. Because I gravitate towards the the California blondes, but I also have a shaded pralines and creams, so I'll have to do some color comparisons in a little while, a video on that, so you can see what the various colors look like compared to each other. Now this is looking a good deal like the product photo, so I am pleasantly surprised by that because what you see in the product photos doesn't always match up to what it's like in real life. Sad to say. Jon Renau did a good job on this one. I don't know, I kind of like the swept off bang, so I made him keep it, not even cut up a bang any. So fluff a little on the sides. Let's go ahead and take a comb to her. I'm not going to do a whole lot of combing because I really do like this wave pattern. As a matter of fact, I see that the wave pattern is kind of disintegrating as I do the comb, so I'm going to stop and just fluff with fingers. Now I'm sure that I could like finger comb it back with the waves, but to prevent that I'm just going to stop. Stop combing. Okay, now that I have finger combed it some, let's go ahead and see some of the 360 again. So no permatease in this, and you wouldn't expect really permatease since this is 100% hand-tied monofilament top, double monofilament actually. You know, this feels so good to wear. I've never had a wig this light that wasn't just like a top, only a topper. This feels extremely comfortable. Now, I don't have a large head. I'm just a teeny bit above a regular average. It's like 22.75, so yeah, I guess for all intents and purposes an average. And when I first put it on, it seemed a little tight, but now that I've had it on for all of 20 minutes, it doesn't feel tight. I haven't even had it on 20 minutes, forget that, because I just started doing this video. Okay, let's check coverage. Now my hair is naturally turning gray, so but you can see the coverage on that. The coverage is pretty darn good. So let me make sure I've got, yep. Coverage is good on this one. It's better than on some of the other Jon Renau wigs I've had, which have had kind of a spotty coverage when it comes to the ear tabs. Let's think about what it would take to do some styling. I have myself a little clippy thing. So since it has so many layers, I think it's going to be difficult to do a whole lot with it just on camera before I really can go ahead and play with it some. But you can see that you could go ahead and tie it back like that. I'm just leaving some fringe in the front. You could do the same on the other side. Let's see. If you wanted, of course, a low pony, that's not my style to wear, but you could do that. Now, if you wanted to do this, since this is so layered, there's not a ton of hair towards the bottom. So I don't know if a side pony would be the best option because there are lots of layers here. So you can see that, yeah, lots of layers, lots of waves. Actually, I think the style would suit just about everybody. So I would say that if you like this style, go for it. Okay, I'm wearing Heidi now, which is in, let's see, I think it's Malibu Blonde, which is basically the same thing except with a lighter root and some more highlighting. I goofed a little bit earlier when I said it had 100% lace front on it. No, sorry about that. It has this. We have no lace front, but a strip of, feels like polyurethane. We have 100% hand-tied double monofilament cap, which is very smooth. Now it does hold in the heat, but even for me in Florida, you know, I'm in air conditioning most of the time. You don't go outside in the summer in Florida unless you're going to the beach, in which case I would not wear this wig. The rest of the cap is also monofilament, just not double monofilament. It's somewhat stretchy. It's not super stretchy because, you know, by the nature of the beast, but it is stretchy enough. We have some felt ear tabs. We have the Velcro adjusters. So Velcro adjusters. And as I was going to say, that the straps are covered with a nice piece of material. So you don't get your elastic degrading any. Okay, we do have an extended nape, so that's nice. And remember I was saying earlier that the ear coverages are really good. For a second, let me show you where my tabs are on Heidi. You know, I'm way up here on Heidi, whereas with Alexis, I was down further. And you can see that Heidi has a whole bunch more hair than Alexis does. Alexis is more of a natural hair density, I think, which has made me fall in love with it already. So I may have to get another Alexis wig. But let me show you again close up more of the color. So you can see the number 8 root in here. Then we have a number 8 is basically a medium brown, golden brown. Then we have some medium golden blonde in here, and then we have some platinum type highlights. So this is a rooted shade, which if any of you who know 12FS8 know that it's rooted. But yeah, I am super, super, super impressed by Alexis. It feels like you're wearing air. I mean, it feels so good. So anyway, this has been a review of the Alexis wig by Jon Renau, color 12FS8, shaded Praline, and this is brand new for 2018 fall. Hope you've enjoyed it, so catch you later. Bye.